Hey y'all, welcome back. Today we're doing March favorites and I'm so excited because I have a lot of good stuff to share with you. A mixture of beauty and lifestyle and just things that I've been loving. Also, today is the first video that I'm actually wearing my natural hair since it's been cut. So I'm still trying to figure out how to style it. Part of me likes it, part of me kind of questions it. So if you have any recommendations for thin, wavy / curly hair, like product wise, please let me know in the comments because I'm really looking to try some new hair care products and that would really help me out. Anyway, make sure to get your cup of tea and let's just do this. So speaking of tea, my first favorite is actually this vanilla chai, or decaf vanilla chai that is by Stash. And I love this stuff so much. I'm actually drinking it right now. I decided to try coconut milk in here today instead of regular milk. So we'll see how that goes. So far I'm not really noticing much of a difference, but I just love this tea. It tastes so much like the David's Tea vanilla chai, but it's not caffeinated, which is kind of nice because then I can drink it any time of the day and not feel guilty about it. You feel me? I'm digging it. Next I want to talk about a skincare item that I actually used in my at-home facial, which I'm going to link in the description box. I really loved filming that video and I just had a really good time with it and I think you guys liked it too, so I think I'm going to do a couple more of those style videos, you know. But I use these, which are the Ole Henriksen Truth on the Glow cleansing cloths, and I am absolutely obsessed. Oh my gosh, these smell so good. Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna try the cleanser from the Truth line because actually the little mini size that Jasmine gave me for Christmas, she always like stocks me up on the Ole Henriksen stuff and I really appreciate it, so thanks Jazz. But yeah, I love just how it feels on my skin. This actually, let me read this again, it has vitamin C and jojoba seed oil which help to brighten and hydrate your skin, and you know I love the glow, so obviously I want to add that brightness, and also I have dry skin. So it's honestly the best of both worlds for me. I am definitely picking some of these up in the Sephora sale because I'm obsessed, and they just really help to remove any kind of dirt, oil, crap, really, that your skin has, you know, built up. So definitely check these out if it's something you might be interested in because you will not regret it, believe me. Next, I want to mention a podcast, and I can mention that in the same facial video, and it's called the Let There Be Lose podcast, and oh, my mother is home. So the Let There Be Lose podcast is by a girl named Linda Garcia, or her like handle name is Lose Warrior, and oh my gosh, it's such an amazing podcast for women in particular. I don't know if men would get a lot out of it, you know, I'm not gonna lie, just because it's mostly about like periods and menstrual cycles, but really she just talks about how the moon cycle relates to your menstrual cycle, and kind of talk about spirituality, and like, I don't even know how to describe it. You just need to listen to it if you're interested in that stuff at all, or if you've ever questioned your menstrual cycle and wonder like, why do I feel like this at this time in the month? And it just made a lot of sense in my mind the way she describes every stage of the cycle. She also works in, I think, about 3 different meditations so far throughout the series, and her voice is just so relaxing. And I also love how she talks about like her Latina, like her heritage as well, and I love it. Nothing much more to say. Linda, if you ever see this, I'm obsessed with your podcast. I love you, and I really hope that the people watching this video go to listen to that podcast because it is just so like mind-changing. Like, I told my friend Jessie about it and I described it as like the heavens opening and all these answers like flowing down at me. And yeah, love that podcast. And it's just like a great one to listen to at night, especially like if you're brushing your teeth or something and want to like calm yourself down. I'd really recommend the Let There Be Lose podcast. Okay, next I have a clothing favorite, and these are the hashtag too blessed to be stressed pants that are from Aerie. And if you watched my Aerie haul, I'll have it linked down below. I bought these pants, and one of the people who reviewed it online called these the too blessed to be stressed pants and like wrote this hilarious review. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of bought them because of that review. And oh my gosh, these are amazing. I understand why they're too blessed to be stressed. So basically they're kind of like a safari style jogger pant but the material is like super thin. So these you could totally sleep in, you could like lounge in, you can even wear these out if you live in a warm climate. I would not wear these out in the snow, definitely there's no point, but I love them. They have a little kind of, you know, tapered ankle going on, they have the belt around the waist, which kind of gives the safari vibe, and they also have cool like huge pockets on the sides, which actually fit my phone, which is super crazy. I love these pants. I don't know if these exact ones are available on the American Eagle website anymore or the Aerie website, but they are constantly making similar versions of these, so I thought it was okay to mention them. I just love these pants, and now I want to go and buy like all the pants on the Aerie section of the American Eagle website. I feel like these would be great for the plane. Actually, I might wear these on the plane when I go to California. That's a good idea. Wow. I'm so happy we're having this discussion. Next, I actually have a hair product, and this is by Octavio. Now, I think this brand is now just called Tavio, and they have like a whole new like logo and like packaging, because I actually talked about this on my Instagram stories, which my Instagram is just at Maggie Fyvie. If you want to stay up to date, that's the best way, because I'm on Instagram stories quite a bit. Not all the time, but quite a bit. So when I talked about this, I tried to tag them in like the video, and I was like searching all of this stuff, and I was like, where are they? And now they're called Tavio, I think. But I've been loving this product. It's called the La Playa Sea Salt Spray infused with algae extract. Now, this is something that I had tried before, but never really gotten like obsessed with, you know, but with my new hair, I've been trying not to wash my hair as much, and with shorter hair that is so much easier, but still my hair is pretty, you know, wavy and cannot, you know, look the most beautiful on the second day if I don't like curl it or straighten it or whatever. So what I've been doing is putting dry shampoo in my hair, putting my hair in a ponytail, and then just spraying this in my dry hair and kind of giving it like a scrunch. And it just makes your hair look so much more piecey and textured, gives a little bit of a curve and a wave, but nothing like ringlet curls or anything. So I've just been really, you know, obsessed. You can't already tell. But yeah, I've also heard the wave spray is a great one too, so I might have to try that one out. Let me know in the comments again your favorite hair products, because I am feeling the need to buy some new hair stuff. So my next favorite is a YouTube favorite, and that is Miss Dulce Candy. I just love Dulce so much, and I did a whole video on her new product, which I'm going to talk about too, just a little spoiler. I just have been loving her videos this month. I love her Cafe con Dulce series. I love how she just talks about stuff like spirituality, family, personal stuff. Like, I love it when YouTubers do that, because I feel like I'm let into their life, and that's what I'm really gonna try and do more on this channel, because I want you guys to know who I am and understand me as a person. And also, oh my gosh, Dulce is so cute. Like, I love her little son and her family, but honestly, she has such a relaxing voice as well. And she's actually the person I heard about the Let There Be Lose podcast from. So Dulce, again, if you ever get to see this, I love you, girl, and I just, I have so much love in my heart for you. So yeah. I've also been really interested more in like the Latino culture. Like, I don't know why, but I think it's like watching Jane the Virgin, watching Dulce, listening to Linda. I'm just like, oh, I wish I was more in touch with my heritage. Like, I'm partially Scottish, partially Swedish, like a little British, there's some American, like, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm not like second generation or first generation, you know, so it's kind of lost on me like by quite a few years. So it kind of makes me like really want to get in touch with that part of myself, but at the same time really wish that I had some like Latina background, because I feel like, Latinos are such badasses. So if you're Latina, you go, girl. But yeah, that's also been like a really cool thing. Also, me trying to learn Spanish too. I've been like, oh, I love the language, like I just love it. So yeah, anyway, I did say I was going to talk about this, which is the Pixi plus Dulce Candy Cafe con Dulce palette, and you guys, I just love this palette. I know I only just talked about this last week, but I am so into this palette. I used this blush right here, which is called Hirori, which is like the coral blush today, and I absolutely love it. It gives me this beautiful glow. Now, there's definitely shimmer in it, but I'm actually okay with the shimmer. Like, I feel like it's kind of fun, you know? And I used it on its own without any highlight, and it looked absolutely beautiful. Hang on, sorry. My dog wants to come in here. Let me just let her in. Hey, sweet girl. Come on in. Here she is. Oh. Ah, look at them. Look at the viewers. Look at them. Say hello. This is my furry dog sister, Lily. Sit down, relax. I think she gets a little bit weirded out by like all the lights and like the tripod and stuff. She's like, what is going on in here? Oh, she wants to go. Okay. All right. And she wants to leave the room as well. This is what happens. She thinks she likes to see me, then she's bored. But I was talking about this palette. I love the texture of these, the powder to cream formula. If you haven't seen the video, I'm gonna link it down below because you really just need to see my reaction to it when I first put it on. I love this as well for eyeshadow. That's kind of like another reason I want to talk about it today, because it's honestly ingenious to me, because my eyeshadow has not creased and these are technically cream, but honestly I'm floored. This is a genius formula. I love the cheek products. I love the highlight. I love it all. To be honest, I love all of these. So I am just so excited to have this, and I'm so proud of Dulce. And I just feel like this is something that is so unique, and I feel like everyone needs, to be honest. So definitely go check it out. I'm gonna link it on the Pixi website. Next thing I want to mention is a movie, and that is The Greatest Showman. Oh heavens, I love that movie so much. I can't even express. Let me just tell you, it will be a movie I'm owning. If it's on Netflix or not, I don't care. If you haven't heard The Greatest Showman, I mean, feel free to like lift up that rock and like crawl out from under that rock you've been living under. So basically it's about this guy, P.T. Barnum, who came up with the first circus. It's all about him like basically doing what he's dreaming of, and dreaming of this world where like everyone's accepted and everyone's appreciated. And he comes up with this idea of getting a group of people together who are different and unique and have like different talents and like look different, and basically bring out the unique people and put them in a show showcasing their talents. And then somebody called it a circus, and he's like, I like that word, circus. And oh, the music is so amazing, and it just is all about accepting who you are and not caring what other people think. Oh, it's just so good. So it has an awesome cast. I mean, Hugh Jackman is the lead. We have Michelle Williams, who plays his wife. Zac Efron is in there, who plays like his business partner. Zendaya is in there, who I think was the highlight of the whole movie. She is such a badass in that movie. Like, she's a trapeze artist, and she actually had to learn the trapeze work and like get trained to actually do the part, which I thought was like, wow. Because if it was me, I would have been like, cool, let me just get like a little stunt double in there. I don't need to actually endanger myself, but no. Oh, it's so good. And again, the music, like, I don't think the music would mean as much to you if you haven't seen the movie, so I would recommend seeing the movie first. It actually might be on DVD now. Oh, I need to get it now. Anyway, see it somehow because it's so good. Next, I have a face cleanser to mention, and I actually use this as well in my at-home facial. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Anti-Aging Cleansing Gel, and this I'm really, really into, you guys. I know it's expensive. I think it's like $45 for a cleanser, which I'm like, ugh, you know, like, but I really like it. It's such like a basic cleanser. Like, there's nothing fancy about it, but it just really helps to brighten my skin. It suds up and just really clears my skin of everything, and it feels really tight and clear and like not in a bad way. You know, it doesn't feel like my skin's being dried out, which I really like. And it actually has glycolic acid in it, which actually helps to brighten your skin. Also, it smells like peaches. Like, who wouldn't want that? So yeah, I've been really liking this one. Super obsessed. Okay, next I want to mention a book that I've been reading, and this I actually mentioned in another video to this month, which was the books on my reading list, which I'm going to link in the description box as well. This is Everyone Hanging Out Without Me and Other Concerns by Mindy Kaling. You know, I have a deep love for Mindy, and this is just such a fun book to read. It's nothing crazy serious. It's just really talking about her and how she became who she is, and talking about her childhood a little bit. Right now I'm like in a part where she's talking about this play that she and her friend were in that was like off Broadway, and I was like, I had no idea. And also kind of how she was obsessed and like really had a passion for comedy even from a young age. I love it. I love it so, so much. It also talks about her and her friends, and their first apartment in New York, which I think is so cool. And I don't know, I love it. If you love Mindy, you will love this book, and it's just such an easy read. And I like how the chapters aren't super long, so I can read like a chapter before bed, and I don't feel like I'm spending like 45 minutes reading, because usually after about 20 minutes I'm like, I'm out. You know, like I'm tired, I want to go to bed. The main thing I love about it too is it talks about how everyone comes from somewhere. You know, like nobody, well, very few people have what they have today right out of the gate, you know what I mean? So yeah, loving this book. Mad props to you, Mindy. This is a great one. All right, y'all, last favorite, I promise. I really quickly want to mention the Hello Bump or Hello Baby podcast by Angela and Matt Lanter. I briefly talked about this again before, but I have been having serious baby fever recently, and this podcast has really helped me out with that. If you don't know, Matt Lanter is actually in one of my favorite TV shows, which is called Timeless, which just returned. I actually found out about this podcast from him and his wife, Angela, who's like a lifestyle beauty blogger and has a YouTube channel and stuff. And I just love this podcast so much. My friend Dana is also obsessed, so yep, Ginge, I mentioned this because I thought it was important. It's just all about like the pregnancy, and then it does go into like the actual baby, like being born, all this stuff. I haven't gotten there yet, but I love the podcast. I know it's probably like really TMI for most people, and they probably don't want to hear about like pregnancy and like babies and all this stuff, but like I just love listening to it because I'm like, maybe in the future this will be me. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know. Don't want to put that kind of pressure on myself right now. But yeah, it's a really good podcast, and they're just really funny together, like the way they tease each other. I just love it. So much love, so much love. So y'all, those are all my favorites. Can you believe that? I had a really good mix of favorites this month. At least I felt like I did. Not very many makeup products, because to be honest with you, I just haven't been wearing a ton of makeup. Don't really know why, but I just haven't been in the mood. I don't know, it's a little weird, but I hope you're okay with that because my skin's been really liking me for that. But yeah, let me know in the comments what your favorite products have been for this month, because, you know, I like to get some recommendations so I can go shop. And yeah, I love you so much, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye!